Oh, I was about to say, all right. I believe it or not, a live stream for the first time, I think in over a month. So we are here and fantastic. I am excited to be back now. Sorry, I just saw a tweet that I want to read real quick, but um don't scratch your eyes. Oh no. All right, never mind. I'm a Celtics fan, and I just got some bad. We're back. Memoid, AZ Corpse crew, Roosevelt. We're back. Bitcoin is back. Not really. Well, should I say Bitcoin's back? I mean, let's just take it one one step at a time. So yeah, you guys could say to the moon, Hayden, but was this Latan? What's up? Um, let's see. So many asking about me. I haven't been paying attention, but yeah, you guys know I've been busy. What's up, K group? Man, everyone's the fam is back. Memoid never clicked a so fast. What's up, Rel? I have been trying to restructure my business. That's all. I would love to be able to go live a lot more than I've been going live lately, but I've been working my butt off. You guys have heard me talk about this. My margins, the inflation has been killing my business because my margins are so small in general, and I'm getting squeezed. And so I'm looking for bigger margins on the products that I distribute. And I found some. So Shiba and Elon's back. Hello, Andy. My nose is a little stuffy right now, so hardworking king. There we go. But man, hey, all right, we are here and would love to interact with you guys as much as possible. But Litecoin broke out of the wedge. Was that your comment? I think I saw a comment on YouTube. So Litecoin has broken out a little bit. Yeah. Hey, what's up? How about I just say hi to everybody? I'll keep saying hi to everybody for a little bit and then give some thoughts here. So how long do you think this run lasts? So I'll be happy to talk about that. Are you with Crypto Weatherman on the melt up theory pick on June, July? I did not know that he gave a date, that he believes that there's going to be a melt up. I am not sure about his timing on that. June, July, I mean, it's so hard to say. I want to, what do I don't want it to happen. And the reason why is I don't want, because he thinks if the melt up happens, that there's going to be a huge crash after. And people are like, we'll be on top of it. We'll be fine. We're going to make it. But a lot of people are just going to get caught sleeping. So, all right, yeah, that was your comment, Brooke. Litecoin's doing all right. I mean, there's still a long way to go for Litecoin, but I mean, it got down to what, $90, and here we are. So, it's one of those things with the melt up that I'll believe it when I see it. Could it happen? It sure could. Yeah. I wouldn't be shocked. Here, in general, the big thing that I'm seeing is, Luna. Watch my TikTok. What's up, Trump rules? Luna is trying to buy $10 billion worth of Bitcoin. And you guys, I've said this so many times. If somebody made a $9.3 billion purchase on Bitcoin, then that would instantly double the price. So, all right, Yvonne is unfollowing me. I'm assuming you're joking, but not sure. Okay, but I don't. If you are really unfollowing me, so be it. Um, but I don't know where that comment came from. Anyway, if Luna, so Luna has to do this very carefully, because what they've been doing is that they've been buying, I think they've been buying about 100 to 200 million dollars worth of Bitcoin every day. And so if they're going to continue to do that, we are just going to continue to climb. Bank of America did some research on this, and they said $93 million, a $93 million purchase will increase Bitcoin's what is it? the price of Bitcoin by 1%. By 1%. So if they're purchasing 100, then that's going to increase the price of Bitcoin. I mean, now there's people who are going to sell, take profits, et cetera, but that's going to put a lot of buying pressure on Bitcoin. So, all right, VeChain for the rest of the year. I'll get. I'm still trying to go through some things here. Bitcoin has to cross its all-time high, in my opinion. When man, sorry, just getting too many comments here. Bitcoin has to pass its all-time high, in my opinion, for VeChain to reach Litecoin. My opinion on Litecoin still has not changed. As far as when $1,500 Litecoin, I mean, new all-time highs for Bitcoin. I've been saying that over and over again. I'm not going to give a specific date, but we see a new all-time. I mean, let's say that we don't see a new all-time high until the next halving. I don't think that's going to happen. I very much think that we will see a new Bitcoin all-time high plenty before the next halving, well before the next halving. And so when that happens, I would see Gunpoint. Yeah, I already explained where I've been. I've just been working on my business, trying to restructure things. So let's see. Yeah, the Litecoin comments. Nothing's changed. I mean, just be patient. I guess be patient. I'm willing. My conviction has not changed at all. And so, man. All right. What else do I want to talk about? So, I mean, looking at the charts here, here's a bit of a concern that I have right now. Is I'm looking at moving up pretty fast. We're moving up pretty fast. So I would prefer if we just kind of rode along this bull market support band. You know, the bull market, the 21-week EMA is going to curve up, and then we'll move higher. My big concern is that if we were to get to the 618 Fibonacci retracement level, like within a matter of really hard, like really hard. And that's going to be a violent move back down. And I think the place that we would find support is the bull market support band. But let's say we get rejected at $55,000, around $55,000, and the bull market support band is, still in the lower 40s, the 21-week EMA, or not lower 40s, like mid upper 40s. That's going to be a pretty steep drop. And I could see us just going right through, cutting through that like a knife. This $55,000 amount get rejected there, and let's say the bull market support band is at $52,000. That's not bad. That's not bad. So, am I hoping for more of a rounded top rather than a blow off top? This is not what I'm talking about. It's more of a matter of I'm hoping that we don't go up too fast up to 55,000, up to these retracement levels, because I think it's going to be really hard to break through those retracement levels. And so, great, that's fine. That's fine. I think that a lot of us, because we've been in this for several months now, in several years even, that we're ready to take profits. We want to take profits, and so be it. Let's do it. So where would I invest 2K in Ethereum and Bitcoin? I'm sorry, Josh. Like, are you guys? And this is not a comment to Josh, but I was thinking about this. Like, would you want to ape it in? Thank you. Thanks for following my Twitter. Would you want really hard, for those of you who have been pretty heavy in altcoins? Are you going to do it again? You're going to get burned again? Like, I really think that personally, like, 60+% of my portfolio is in Bitcoin and Ethereum. A decent amount is in Binance, which is perfectly fine. It correlates quite well with those. Like, I just don't want to get burned again with that 25, 30, 40% of my portfolio that's in those alts that people were saying was going to guarantee to 10x. It's like, I hope that those do well, but I've always, so in Ethereum with ETH 2.0, the rumblings with ETH 2.0 are awesome. And it might actually happen like this summer. And if so, that is insanely bullish for Ethereum, which is insanely bullish for the entire market. So let's see. I've been kind of inconsistent here with these questions and comments here. So Adam, hey Alex, good to see you on YouTube. I'm not sure what to do for my altcoin holdings over the spring summer. Is waiting to break each in. So man, all right. Here's what I would say. If Bitcoin gets up to the 618, which is at $55,000, or the 702, which is at $58,000, and we see some just a major altcoin season, like alt season, no matter whether you're in a gain or a loss, I would exit pretty hard on a lot of things at that time. I don't think that's going to happen. I think and go down, hopefully the bull market support band, hold that as support, and then move higher. So if it doesn't happen, maybe, still maybe take some off the table at that time, the mid 50s. But personally, I think that now, well, let me just say this. Now I'm not selling anything right now. And the big thing again that I'm talking about is Luna. They still have, and we've had this is the 7th green day in a row. I'm assuming we're going to close green today. And that is playing a major role in the price of Bitcoin going up, which means that we're going to see green all across the market. So what are they going to do? I would hate to be in Luna's shoes right now. What are they going to do? Because they are playing a big role in driving the price of Bitcoin higher. Again, Bank of America, 93 million is going to increase the price by 1%. So in Luna is purchasing between $1 and $200 million Bitcoin a day. Now there's plenty of other players in the market, but we have an additional $100 to $200 million of purchases by one group of people every day. And so, we could expect the price to be 1% to 2% higher than if they weren't making those purchases and keep on doing this for the next 50 to 90 days. Personally, I would be like, okay, Bitcoin's at $48,000. If I'm Luna, I'm going to take a break for a few days or even weeks. But I hope that they just keep on going. Please, Luna, keep on buying. So, all right. Do you think Dent is a good project? I still don't know much about Dent. I'm sorry. Let's see. Can you compare this run to the run last September, October, and how's the support band played a role? Yeah, let's take a look at that. Really, I don't know how much we've seen this before. The 21-week EMA was major resistance from that December 4th liquidation event until today. So resistance like a few days after that liquidation event, resistance right around Christmas, resistance in early March, and then we finally broke through. That wasn't the case at all in the summer. So in the summer, we never close to the bull market support band until we we had this big day where there was a massive short squeeze, and then we went back down, but we spent very little time here, very little interaction with it, and we broke through pretty easily. This time, there was a lot of pressure at the 21-week EMA, which communicates to me that that's what just some people were like, okay, we're bearish right now. It's messed that up. Let me see if I can fix that. All right, there we go. So the fact that we've broken through is great. It's great. So let's see. You're welcome, Josh. I'm 55% Bitcoin, 38 ETH, 7% alts. I'm dumping alts soon as I can get my money back on them, and sticking to Bitcoin and ETH good enough for me. Yeah, man. That's how I feel right now. Yeah, I think a good time to buy alts would be around the next half. Having a lot of alts. So is the money coming from Hong? the money, whether or not money is coming from Hong Kong, there is zero doubt in my mind that a lot of money is coming from Luna. And you can see that in their wallet on the blockchain. I'll show you confirmation of that here. Let's take a look at Luna's wallet. You know, um, my liked posts on Twitter. Let's see where we are here. Here we go. This is Luna's wallet. So that's their wallet, BC1Q9D, et cetera, et cetera. Their first purchase, they had some Bitcoin in their wallet already, but their first big purchase was March 22nd. Next one was March 24th, March 25th, March 26th, March 27th. This is Luna's wallet. So if Hong Kong's buying Bitcoin as well, I mean that's not enough to be that's not going to play into all of the market, but it's going to play in somewhat. I mean, it's going to play a decent amount. Let's see. How do you feel about XRP? I mean, it's still one of those things that it's going to go up with the rest of the market, but when is the SEC suit going to end? I hope soon. I really hope it's going to happen soon. If so, I think that's going to be another catalyst that's going to send it much higher. And I do believe that XRP should at least get back to its 2018 all-time high. So do you know anything about Open Down? No, not really. Profitable. I was standing in McDonald's when you said on live stream that Ethereum was a terrific buy in July when it was 1800, and I froze and didn't buy. Ouch, man. Yeah, that time in July. Lee, Litecoin's going up. What are you talking about? Litecoin was $96, or it was in the 90s. I think it got down to $90, and now it's 131. So anyway, it's a nice 40% gain. It's weird that they're buying so much now. I don't know. So I've made the mistake. Not. Let me Google this. I actually haven't read any articles explaining to talk about why they're buying Bitcoin. But let's see. Solana price prediction. If Bitcoin gets to 50, it would be like 150, 160, something like that. After that, who knows? So let's see. Luna Foundation Bitcoin Reserve Wallet now holds 1.1 billion in Bitcoin. What's up, Just James? I guess Yvonne was serious. It's like, of all times to unfollow me, why not unfollow me when Bitcoin was at $32,000? And why now? It's like, guys, it's what's really frustrating for me is, like, if you've been watching the few Bitcoin videos that I made, it's like, as soon as started shifting on November 17th, saying like, okay, there's something wrong. And then I made a full shift by December 2nd. And since then, it's like, I don't know who else is talking about the 21. I have no idea. Like, I've been paying attention to this, talking about the 21-week EMA, talking about how we're not going below the 1.618 Fibonacci retracement level. And my goodness, it's like, I've been on point since then. I'm sorry, I suppose, to pump. All right. But like, I've been on point. It's like I was lights out from July to November, and then I needed to shift, and I did, and then since then I've also been on point. So anyway, they remember the times that you're wrong. What would be a good entry for Bitcoin now? I would I mean, aside from dollar cost averaging, when Bitcoin was at 32 in the 30s, I said we moved up to the 40s here, mid 40s, and went back down to 30s. I was like, man, if it's in the 30s, just consider the 30s a good buying opportunity. Now I think we're going to spend some time above the bull market support band, And so if we have some kind of a correction here, then I would put some entries around whatever the top of the bull market support band is. So right now, that's see you later, Josh. $45,600. Oh my goodness. Karate, I'm sorry, I've talked about Litecoin enough. I've already talked about Litecoin. You missed out. So maybe next time. And I don't mean to be a jerk. It's like, here we go again with Litecoin. Litecoin's going to go up with the rest of the market. Bitcoin crosses all-time high. Litecoin's going to shoot off like crazy. So still holding the bags. Keep holding, man. I would set a buy for right now. I would set a buy order at $45,600. Chilling with my Litecoin. All right. All right, man. I should have bought Luna. Is Theta a good buy? No, I would not buy Luna. Or sorry, I would not buy Theta right now. I mean, in comparison, there's just other things that I would buy. Like personally, again, you know, I've gotten burned. I most of my portfolio is how things turned out with my alts. And what am I going to do now? I'm going to ape into alts? No. Theta is another one of those cryptocurrencies that I just think it needs Bitcoin on the other on the positive side above above $69,000 for Theta to pump. But Theta is not really on people's radars right now as a cryptocurrency that's like, oh yeah, got to get in on Theta. But watch out if Bitcoin late 2022, early 2023. I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll be sooner than that, but the Theta will be great. So you're welcome, Laura. Let's see. So, and I would also be a little bit nervous about Luna. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. Who's chat? All right, my average buy it on Litecoin is like 100. Let's see. Opinion on FTM. Am I caught up here? Yeah, opinion on FTM. Let's see. FTM. I mean, I like FTM. I like Theta. Or, sorry, I like HBAR more. But that looks like a good level. I mean, yeah, that was a good level of support. I think FTM that would be a decent buy now, as long as we are above the bull market support band. Then I think something like FTM should do pretty well. So $XRP with a favorable SEC ruling. Oh man, maybe it's possible. I would want to be a little bit more conservative and say $3 to $4, something like that. So top 5 choices to buy now: Bitcoin, Ethereum, no doubt. And honestly, give me top 20 cryptos. Let's go to coinmarketcap.com. I would not want to mess around with people want their short-term gains, but I would stick with top 20, top 30, something like that. So I'd keep my ear to the ground, see if there's any new meta narrative playing out. What would I buy? I mean, Polkadot got hammered, and it's at $22 right now. So I think there's a lot of room for Polkadot to go up. And let's see, not Dogecoin for sure, maybe Polygon. Crypto.com's doing pretty well. Always Cosmos. So there we go. There we go. This is I really haven't thought much aside from buying Bitcoin, Ethereum, but I'll go with Cosmos, Polygon, and what was the other one that I said? Polkadot. Is there anything we should be watching for to understand Bitcoin could pass 69K? If Bitcoin hits 55K and doesn't retrace, would that be a good sign for good movement after that? Man, I would be so I'm trying to understand what you're asking. This is the 618 fib, and then what? Just kind of hangs around there for a little bit. Would that be a good sign? It might, but I do think that that's a lot of people are targeting $55,000 as a way of exiting to protect themselves. Not a lot, but enough that that's going to be pretty heavy resistance. Here's what I would say: if we get up to $55,000 and then don't go below the point 0.5 fib, we just kind of go down to 52, 53. Oh my goodness, another Litecoin. And then maybe a second or third move up, we'd break through that. But then there's the 702 at $55,000 or $58,000 that I'd be paying attention to after that. So let's see. Ethereum 2.0 sewn. I'm not sure what you're saying. Worst. Apart from crypto, how is the family? How's life in general? I think keeping you up at night. I mean, family's great. Business, again, soon. Okay. Is because of my business. So I'm trying to restructure my business, and it's actually going very well, but it's a lot of work. So yeah. Am I sick? I have a stuffed nose. I feel perfectly fine, and my nose is stuffed. So yeah, that's a joke. Allergy. Yeah, I don't really get allergies all that much. So, should I buy now or wait for the dip? Nobody asked that question, but I know that, man, I would love to go to Dubai. That'd be awesome. Um, so I know that people are asking, oh, yes, sir. And here's the deal with buy now or wait for the dip. Logically, it would make sense for a move back down to the bull market support band. So a move back down to $46,000. Oh, TikTok live. I'm not live on TikTok, no. But again, here's Luna's wallet. They're buying every day 100 to 200 million dollars, 100 to 200 million dollars more of Bitcoin than would be bought in any given day. And they have another $9 billion to go. They are at $1.3 billion. So they have a long way to go. I would not sell it a thing right now. I would wait at least until they're done. So during the last week, the cryptocurrency community has been discussing the Bitcoin purchases made by Luna Foundation Guard, as on-chain data shows Luna 5,000 Bitcoin worth 1.1 billion. Gnosis safe address shows over the last 4 days there's been 660.6 million tethers sent out of the foundation's wallet. Oh man, that hurts my eyes. I'm sorry, I'm not going to try to figure out why they have decided to do that. So yes, sir. Good times. Huh. Memoid. I did not know that they were going to be I'm curious to know why or how. That's the question. How? A fifthening for Ethereum Classic. So for those of you who don't know, Ethereum Classic is Ethereum. What we know of as Ethereum is a branch Classic, but Ethereum Classic is original Ethereum. And so it could be misinformed. I mean, maybe you're right. I don't know. I just haven't heard about that. And I pay a lot more attention to regular Ethereum than Ethereum Classic. So Ethereum Classic has had a nice rally over the last couple weeks. That's great. Long way to go before they hit that high. One thing I like about Ethereum Classic, just looking at the charts, is I'd be a little bit nervous about holding any cryptocurrency that so Ethereum Classic very much did so. And if they're going to be going under a fifthening, well, first of all, I mean, Ethereum Classic will pump with Ethereum. Ethereum does ETH 2.0, the merge. Oh yeah, people are going to buy Ethereum Classic as well. So that'll do very well. And that's probably the one that's going to, other than actual Ethereum, the one that's going to be the best one to. What do you think Ethereum will be worth in 4 years? I'm going to give you two scenarios. Let's say $4,900 was the top for the cycle. I would say like $15,000. But I don't think $4,900 was the top for the cycle. And we have ETH 2.0 coming. So, all right, another scenario. Let's say $4,900 was the top for this cycle, and there's no ETH 2.0, then $15,000. That's the worst case. Let's say best case scenario, $4,900 was not the top. We will see 5-figure Bitcoin or Ethereum this cycle, and we have ETH 2.0. Oh my goodness. I mean, we could flirt with 6 figures, but I'll be a little bit more conservative and say like $60,000. How about that? So, hello, Susie McNeely. Self and my family first, or my family and then myself. That's usually how it works. So thank you so much. Thank you for your nonstop kind comments. Let's see if I can get back to coin360.com. Filecoin. I want to check out Filecoin. See what's up here. $25. I mean, nothing crazy going on with Filecoin. I just know at the beginning of the year, a lot of people were bullish on Filecoin, and I would get questions. Hey, what do you think of Filecoin? And I'm like, man, Filecoin, I don't know. Yeah, it's got a long way to go. So one thing that is good about that, I mean, that's really close. Never mind. I mean, that's pretty close to lows in 2021. So pretty close to those lows of January of 2021. So I don't think it's going to go much lower, but I mean, Filecoin, is it going to go much higher? We'll see. Waves. What's ApeCoin up to? I haven't paid attention to ApeCoin in a while. EOS looks good. That might not actually be ApeCoin. Nope, that's not ApeCoin. What is your favorite so-called ETH coin, ETH killer? Wait, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, that's, oh wow, $15. Well, good to know. All right. So my favorite so-called ETH killer. Let me take a look here. So we have Solana, we have Avalanche, we have Cosmos, we have Luna. Could you call Polkadot an ETH killer? I'll exclude it. Not Cardano for sure. FTX. No, FTM. So I'll get to your question. Another Litecoin question. Like, you guys are making me want to pull my hair out. But Solana, man, we had ETH killer season in late 2021. And it's one of those things where it's like they all have their flaws. They all have some flaws. Like Solana, think about the blockchain trilemma. Solana has major security problems. If they can get that taken care of, then great. Bluff, a lot of junk. And so Avalanche, I'd say they need to get some stuff together. Luna, the big appeal with Luna is mostly just with their stable coin, all that system. So I don't know if it's an ETH killer as much as it's just an ETH thing, an ETH competitor. So I mean, man, dare I say internet computer? I mean, Cosmos is awesome. Maybe Cosmos computer. Yeah, just share thoughts about Luna. So I'm not going to answer that question. But Litecoin, again, super bullish on Litecoin. Nothing's changed. And really, if you watch my pinned video on TikTok, nothing's changed aside from the timing. Because that the CPI numbers coming out high derailed the bull run. And Litecoin, I believe, would have, if it wasn't for those high CPI numbers, would have done exactly what I thought it would have done. So late it. So yeah, Avalanche thoughts, same deal. Yeah, I just, they got a lot of junk on their platform. And I don't want them to have the branding of that's where you go and buy this crap that may 100x or may go to zero. But that seems like the branding with Avalanche. That doesn't mean that that's always going to be like that. But I'm in general, I'm bullish on Avalanche, but that's over. All right, I remember a month or so ago you were talking big on NFTs. However, I watch other creators say 98% of NFTs will be gone in a few years. Where do you stand on NFT investment in the next year? Yeah, I would still be. I was doing a deep dive on NFTs, trying to understand the space. And there's certain things about it that I really like, and certain things about it that, very predictable things that I really don't like. And was I talking big on NFTs? No, I was just talking a lot about how I was doing a deep dive on NFTs to understand, focusing on my business a lot more. 98% of NFTs be gone in a few years? Yes. Yeah, that's the big thing that I found out. Now there's, it's got a lot of .com bubble like features. There's pumps and then there's dumps, and there's ways to make money, to do analytics on things that you can definitely make money. But some of them will be around. The 2% that do make it will be, in my opinion, like blue chips, especially with metaverse and gaming. So not all NFTs. I mean, most of them have no utility, but there's potential for utility with NFTs. So do you think we'll see 100K Bitcoin in 2022? I think, how about let's see. If ETH 2.0 comes out this summer, I'm going to say yes. Yeah. If not, well, if ETH 2.0, if whatever, there's lots of potential catalysts. If any of those catalysts happen, then yes. Have we seen the bottom of this cycle? I believe. I mean, all right. Do you mean like 32,900, or do you mean 29,000 over the summer? I believe I'll contend again that we will not see a weekly close below $30,000 for 2022. How about I just go ahead and say yes? I believe that that's the case. So the longer we go, the more likely. The longer we go with being away from $32,000, the more likely that will have been the bottom. And the big thing is the 200-week simple moving average. Right now, with the 200-week simple moving average, Bitcoin has never in its history had a monthly close below the 200-week simple moving average. The longer we go, the higher this rises, Right now it's at $20,689.80. And where was it at the beginning of the year in January? I mean, it's rising pretty quickly. So January 2nd, $18,740. It's been about 3 months. It's risen about $2,000. So good. Good stuff. I don't know if you noticed, but summer 2021 Ethereum Classic gave the start of the alt season. Now history seems to repeat. That's not how I remember things. And so we really, what did we have for alt season? It was weird. That was actually the end of alt season. I mean, that huge run. When did it get to? All right, 135 on May 6th. Elon Musk went on for Dogecoin. And then May 16th, I believe, was the day that it crashed. A lot of altcoins had these runs in like February and March and April. They peaked before Ethereum Classic did. It was really weird. So thoughts on Cosmos and Chainlink? I've already talked a lot about Cosmos. A layer 0, Avalanche or Luna is built on Cosmos. Cosmos, if I had 5 cryptocurrencies that will not die, Cosmos would be on that list for sure. Chainlink might also be on that list. I mean, I would say Bitcoin and Ethereum are pretty solidified right now that Ethereum will never actually be killed. I mean, I really, all that to say, I really like both of them. So no more. And actually, I'm sorry, like my nose is super stuffed. It's been pretty difficult to talk right now. So I'm gonna run, but I will be live more often. And I did miss going live with you guys. And so I'll be back. I'll be back some more this week. Hopefully, man, my nose has been stuffed for like 4 days now. Hopefully by tomorrow it'll be a lot better. But I'm done for the rest of your week. I will see you in another video. See you all.